How's it going, everybody? I'm Brooks,
I'm Joe.
and this is another episode of Cantina Reviews Barside Chats.
Today, um, there's this Disney Pixar March Madness bracket roaming through the Twitterverse.
Roaming.
I think by the time we're posting this, it's April.
Yeah, probably.
But that's all right. We could still talk about it. We could try to make our picks. People are debating the crap out of this one.
I mean, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it looks like there's some pretty tough choices right off the bat.
I think it's interesting how it's Disney and Pixar.
Yeah.
As far as it's just like classic movies. Just looking at it, I mean, I've seen almost all of these movies.
Yeah, right. Just looking at it, it's like, oh my god, because it looks like it's like, obviously all the good Pixar stuff, but then as far as the reason I'm sure why this is so hotly contested is because it is like the classic '90s run of Disney movies as far as their side of it.
Right.
Your Lion Kings, your Tarzans, your Hercules, Aladdin, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So what's that?
What's what?
I heard music.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm losing it.
You probably are.
So yeah, let's get into this bracket. I guess we could just work from the left down and then do the right side and then.
Yeah, do you want to do left and I'll do right?
Well, we can maybe hash it out if we don't agree.
Okay.
We'll just do. Let's just start up top left here.
Okay.
It's the Lion King versus Tarzan in the first round.
Yeah,
what's that about?
I don't know. I feel like Lion King is such a classic, but I did love Tarzan.
I love the music of Tarzan so much.
Oh, yeah, you're a big
Phil Collins.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, but I would feel comfortable with Lion King on that one.
Yeah, I feel like, but see, I don't want to go with Lion King because we think we should go with Lion King. You know what I mean?
But I do love it.
I do too, but I think I like Tarzan better.
Oh.
I feel like more happens.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Lion King's a pretty straightforward story.
Yeah, I feel like, with the introduction of people and animals, Tarzan's just on a whole nother level.
There are people in Tarzan too, not just animals.
People in Tarzan.
Did we go Tarzan?
I say let's go Tarzan.
All right, let's go Tarzan. I'm gonna write this down to hopefully.
Good call because I wasn't, and then I would have.
So when we get back, it'll be easier. All right, Princess and the Frog or Lilo and Stitch? Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, I mean, I find it odd that those were the two that were paired together there.
Yeah, why is Princess and the Frog even on here? What's it doing here?
Yeah. I guess because she's one of the standard princesses now.
I guess so. I guess this is a little bit past our time.
Yeah, I think because she's one of them.
Yeah,
it's on the list.
I think for us as slightly older people, Lilo and Stitch is an easy choice.
Yeah, without a doubt. That was our what was that 8 to 12?
I guess, yeah. And it was pretty big for a while too. I remember they had a TV show.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch was huge.
It was a pretty good movie too. There's a lot of. It was pretty emotional.
Well, especially with the world that was spawned off of that, where we actually saw the other experiments and everything with the show and more movies after that.
Right.
So
there was a sequel, right?
Yeah, I think there was 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's an easy one.
Stitch.
All right, next up, moving down. Yeah, we're going with Lilo and Stitch on that one. Tangled versus Big Hero 6. I didn't see Big Hero 6 actually.
I saw Big Hero 6.
All right.
I feel like I would definitely choose.
I'll defer to your judgment.
Yeah, I'd say let's go Big Hero 6. It was cool. It was kind of like a superhero-y type of thing.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines.
Right.
So I
Tangled. I remember Tangled being somewhat funny, but nothing amazing.
Yeah. It didn't leave a lasting impression with me.
Right. All right. Frozen versus Moana.
Now, see, I feel like this is a good matchup. I don't. Did you see
It
either of
is.
these?
I actually did not see Moana.
See, I liked Frozen's story better, but I thought the music was way better in Moana.
I've heard the music
It just, despite
because it's
what's
everywhere.
yeah, despite everybody liking "Let It Go," that's like the
See,
one
yeah,
song.
I feel like I'm tired of that.
Yeah, I would have to go with Moana.
Yeah, and The Rock's in Moana, right?
He is.
We like The Rock here.
We do like The Rock. We're about to have a whole video on him.
Yeah, exactly. That's coming up relatively soon. I
Oh,
plan on
boy.
doing that. All right. Aladdin versus Hercules. Ooh. Getting into the nostalgia area of this.
They really are, especially with these two.
I think I would go Aladdin. Yeah,
don't know.
Robin Williams as the genie.
True. There's that. But that opening song in Hercules is like great.
Hercules has fantastic music.
I know.
It honestly really does.
Like I love that opening number where they're on they're like the drawings and they're like singing and everything. Oh, I loved it.
Oh yeah, it was such a cool opening. And Hades was a really great villain.
I am gonna have to go Hercules. Or is this an undecided bracket?
This is really tough.
Yeah, we never really thought of anything contingent if we like disagreed on anything.
Yeah, like what if we can't pick one?
That's what I'm saying.
What happens?
I think the world has to end.
We make the rules here, so I don't know. Maybe we'll come back to this one.
Let's do rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay. Yeah, we actually we're recording this one over the internet.
Yeah,
for our viewers.
I threw rock.
Flip a coin.
I threw rock.
I did rock. What did you do?
And scissors. So you have to throw paper because I threw the other two.
All right. Well, I don't have a coin, but I do have a guitar pick here. I'm gonna flip a guitar pick.
But how do I know what it landed on?
Oh, true. We should have FaceTimed at the same time. You know what? I can agree with Hercules.
I was gonna say, I just feel like the music was fantastic.
The music is extremely good. And I watched that a lot. I watched them both a lot.
I watched Aladdin a good amount of the time. I did enjoy. I thought the villains in Hercules were cool too. Like not just Hades. Like when they had those Titans. Like there was a bunch of different ones.
Oh, the Titans and stuff. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Because I remember,
I always liked mythology. And having all that kind
and
of
they had a bunch of them. Because I guess it was either Burger King or McDonald's. They had the toys, and I had all the toys of the different Titans.
Oh yeah,
whatever they were. I thought they were cool.
All right, Hercules it is. Up next, The Little Mermaid versus Pocahontas.
Pocahontas or The Little Mermaid? I hate to say that you and I are heavily influenced by the music side of things. But
we are.
I loved the music in The Little Mermaid way more. Pocahontas is classic music, but it's more upbeat in The Little Mermaid,
Yeah, I feel like Pocahontas was more, like you said, classic, where Little Mermaid was more I guess, enjoyable for the time period.
Yeah, I feel like I not connected, but I, got into The Little Mermaid music way more.
Yeah, more yeah, and the thing is, the story of Little Mermaid wasn't that interesting to me. But I just feel like it's more enjoyable as a movie.
Yeah, whereas Pocahontas, I feel like I could get bored.
Right, I feel like all I remember about Pocahontas was that it was really serious. Where Little Mermaid was a lot more fun.
Right.
So let's go with that. Let's go with Little Mermaid. Up next, Mulan, Zootopia.
Mulan.
Mulan.
Did you see Zootopia?
I did not.
I see. I like Mulan because once again, the music in it is just classic. And I feel like stuff always happened. But just like Zootopia, for some reason, like I liked it, and I don't know why.
I've heard good things about it.
It was just like it was like a mystery in it, so I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
because it was like who did what, because she's like a cop and everything.
Who done it?
Yeah, it was more. Yeah, it was like a who done it type of thing. And I would say
who done it?
Yeah, I would have to go with Zootopia.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know because I didn't see it, so I would obviously go with Mulan.
Mm-hmm.
But we can go with Zootopia because you saw them both.
I was gonna say Zootopia was good for me.
Yeah,
very very good movie.
Moving on, Beauty and the Beast: Nightmare Before Christmas.
Once again, I feel like this is an odd pairing.
It is a weird one.
I'm gonna have to go with Nightmare Before Christmas.
I agree. It's so weird and good for that reason. At
the time, like that was such a different style of movie as far as the look of it.
It's bizarre that it's even a Disney movie.
It really is.
In my mind. I didn't even know that it was. I don't think. Yeah. I feel like I have to fact check that.
We might have to.
I'm doing it right now.
Pause it. Who does? Can we pause, or does it just save it?
It probably saves it right away. I already looked it up. It is.
No.
I guess they like the normal production companies wouldn't normally be Disney, but they brought them in to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would definitely go with that one. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, let's do that.
So want to jump to the other side here, and then we'll work on the
right before we jump to the other side, I'm trying to load up Fortnite, and it's making me wait for 18 minutes.
There was like a new update on it.
So is that what it is? I have to wait in the queue for 15 minutes here?
Someone was talking about that.
There's like a new ever happening
something. What are you on mobile or on?
No, right now I'm on like the actual Xbox. I was like, while we do this, I'll see if I can load it up. And now I'm in the queue for 17 minutes, so I guess let's just keep going.
Great.
Yeah, good little side note for all of you listeners out there.
I'm gonna wait in the queue for 17 minutes.
Yep.
And then play the game for an hour, running around, hitting trees, and then I'm gonna get shot. I'm gonna get shot once and die.
Yep. Sounds about right.
That sums up my experience with Fortnite easily.
That sounds like a very close description.
Yeah.
So if any else of you have experienced any of this,
believe it or not, this is not sponsored by Fortnite.
Yeah, no.
This is not a Fortnite ad break.
I don't know if I would want them to sponsor us.
They make me so angry that game makes me so.
That's what I'm saying.
Upset.
Like I'll run around for 20 minutes. And then I'll get shot from behind once, and I'm done.
And die instantly. Yeah. I always die instantly.
Yep. You got to stop jumping into, the first one.
Right. Well, I tried to avoid confrontation now in that game.
That's what you got to do. That's how you last.
Well, if you land somewhere in the middle of nowhere and just do your thing, collect stuff, easily 50 people are gone already.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. If you just land off the beaten path, by the time you run into the circle, like, everybody's gone.
Yes. And then you'll get one shot killed by whoever's been playing it for the last 70 hours.
Yep, but at least you get more experience because you lasted longer. So that's good.
Yeah, that's true. And you feel a little bit better.
Slightly. Not much.
Not much. Not much.
All
right. All right.
Yeah, jump back in the other side.
To the right side over here.
Not the
we
wrong.
have Up and Brave.
I'd have to go with.
You have to choose your fate. I gotta go Up on that one.
Yeah, without a doubt. The story was way better.
Up is fantastic.
It is. I enjoyed Up.
It like is so sad in the beginning and then just ends up being such a good movie.
Yeah. Going with Up.
I don't know why this next one is like this.
I don't know why
it's
either.
Toy Story 1. It's Toy Story 1 versus Toy Story 2.
Yep.
I don't see why they would do that.
It's very peculiar.
If anything, the Toy Stories should be like on opposite sides going head to head
Yeah.
in the final two.
I feel like it's odd that these are going up against each other right off the bat here.
Like when we talked about doing this podcast and I saw the bracket, this is the one that I've been thinking about for the last couple days. Like every now and then I'll be like, oh man, Toy Story 1 versus Toy Story 2.
And now we have to decide.
We'll have to decide on that.
Once again, the first Toy Story was like hours, I would say. You know? Like that was like
hours
our,
long?
hours.
Hours. Okay.
Like our
Like hours. I was like, was it that long?
Yeah. I didn't think it was that
It was.
long.
That was, not that I remember it,
Yeah.
but it was the first movie that I saw in a theater.
Yeah. So see, like, just
So it
for
was
stuff like that, you know?
It was like my shit. And I had like every toy and like it was awesome. I mean, Toy Story 2 is fantastic.
Yeah.
But I think you got to go one for like the original factor.
I enjoyed Toy Story 2 a lot. So it's a fierce debate between the two, but yeah, I'd have to go with the first one.
Yeah. Because 2 is great. Like I love the Star Wars-esque opening.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And stuff like that, and you're introduced to characters that are good.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, gotta go original.
Yep, gotta.
Moving on, we got Coco and Cars 2. Is that what that says? Yeah.
Now, see, I didn't see Coco, but I have heard that that is like...
I've heard it's amazing.
Yeah. So, I think, even though I haven't seen it, I have to go with Coco, because I haven't really...
I know Cars 2 is terrible.
Yeah. I never really liked Cars at all.
I'll go Coco, and I'm just gonna... Even though we haven't seen it, the vote of others can factor in.
Yeah. Much like in The Greatest Showman, when he's never heard her sing, but he will trust the reviews.
That's right. Moving on, we got Toy Story 3 and The Good Dinosaur. I mean,
I forgot that The Good Dinosaur was even a movie.
Me too.
I thought that was one of those like canned Pixar movies. When you
wasn't it like pushed back a million times?
Yeah, and that's why I was like, oh wait, I forgot that actually came out. So I'm gonna have to go with what's it called? Toy Story 3, like without a doubt.
I mean, Toy Story 3 was fantastic.
Yeah, I
like who would have thought? Who would have thought? But I think what happened, like you were talking about, like the movie, the first one was our movie, our generation's movie, and like Toy Story 3 came out. We were in our senior year of high school, and they knew.
Yep.
They knew we were going off to college because exactly like that ending was like I remember like us in the theater, and like you had these stupid 14-year-olds talking in the first row, and we're just like they don't get it.
Yeah, they don't understand what this is.
Yeah, exactly.
No idea.
They don't understand like the significance of this movie. And like, just talk about like it's just a series that was tailored to like literally our exact age range.
It really was, yeah. Especially
and they played that so well.
Yep.
Yeah, with the third one. So yeah. Next one, Ratatouille and A Bug's Life.
I feel like they could have done a better job pairing these up together. I'm really gonna have to go with A Bug's Life because it was an original and I loved it. When I was a kid, I remember how much I liked it. And though I liked Ratatouille, it didn't have the same impact on me.
Yeah, exactly.
Was Bug's Life
it was definitely
Pixar
good.
movie?
Was it? It might be.
I think it is like the first feature-length Pixar movie. Let me look that up.
Yeah, we get a nice fact check going on here.
First feature length.
Toy Story.
Oh, wow, so it was Toy Story, then A Bug's Life. So either way, I still have to go with A Bug's Life.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was great.
Yep.
I love that one. Yeah, it was like Bug's Life, Ratatouille. Let's pair up the movies that have small animals.
Yeah. Small things on this planet. The second Pixar movie ever with like the 20th Pixar movie.
About a rat that makes food. It's more than that, man.
It's more than that. It was a great concept. I'm not arguing that.
Yeah, it was good, but I mean, Bug's Life.
This does not stack up.
Up next, Buscando a Nemo, and Inside Out.
Oh man! So for all of you English or English speakers, it's Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
I'll
go Nemo.
Yeah.
Though Inside Out, I feel is like one of their better modern ones.
Yeah, that's why it's kind of a tougher choice.
Yeah, that actually manages to strike a chord with the older fans.
Yeah, I would have to go Finding Nemo though.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just do more classic movies? Why'd they do modern with older?
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like
are there any?
Your certain generations are going to obviously pick certain ones.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm looking now at a list, and it seems like they got all the classic Pixar, but they could have done more classic Disney, I guess.
Right.
Just the usual animated.
There's got to be another.
There's not a lot of those. Yeah, I'm sure there is. There's a million of them. There's Kanye West.
Jesus.
I'm surprised I haven't seen any sort of Star Wars. I'm sure there is. Maybe characters or.
Oh yeah.
Something you could do.
Something of the sort.
Let's keep it moving. We have Monsters Inc. and Cars. I feel like
I gotta go
very easily
Inc.
Monsters Inc. Yeah.
Without a doubt in my head, Joe. Monsters Inc.
I've never been more sure of something in my life.
Truthfully though.
I was never. Cars never really did it for me.
See, that's what I'm saying. I never really liked Cars, but I loved Monsters Inc. I could watch that on an endless loop.
I could still watch that movie.
Same idea too with Monsters Inc. University.
I still haven't actually seen
our
that
age group. You're a nut job.
I'm the worst.
You're the worst. How can you not say Monsters Inc. University? God.
And it was even chilling on Netflix for a while.
It was actually.
And I was like, I'll get to that, and I never did.
I loved it.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Yeah, Monsters Inc. Without a doubt, in my mind.
Yep. Okay, last one as far as these initial pairings go. We got The Incredibles and WALL-E.
Mm-hmm.
Incredibles. Which I'm feeling Incredibles. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, that's easy. It's easy. These last ones, easy. Sorry, WALL-E.
WALL-E.
Okay, so now we can make our way back. I have it all written down what we picked.
Okay.
And we could decide between on this next round here. How's Fortnite going?
I don't. Out of nowhere, it's reconnect your controller, and it is, but it's not. It's responding to the Xbox, but the game hasn't picked up that it's actually connected again.
That's weird. I didn't realize that game. Someone just told me this yesterday.
Is that glitchy?
I just assumed that game. Well, yeah, I assumed the game was really new. It came out last year, the earliest. It's been around for a while.
Yeah, I think it came out a couple years ago, from what I have read.
2011. Yeah,
but it wasn't like it is now, at all.
Well, the Battle Royale is new, right?
Yeah, but also the game mechanics are way different. And now I have to restart it because it's not reconnecting my controller. Great.
Once again, not sponsored by Fortnite.
Yeah, and thank God it isn't. This is god awful. Now let me just reload the game that takes 45 minutes.
All right. Here we go. Tarzan versus Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, I think so too. Even though Tarzan is older, I have more nostalgia with it. I think Lilo and Stitch.
It was just more fun, especially at that age group.
Yeah. Tarzan gets pretty dark.
Yeah, in all honesty, when I think about Tarzan, I think of a certain like 20-minute span where it's just like bad, like
it's raining and what's his name?
yes, hunting him. Yeah, Clayton.
Wow, really pulling it out. Really
Yeah,
pulling
there
it
you
out.
go.
And he gets hung by vines in the stormy jungle.
Yep. Whereas you have Cobra Bubble. Yeah, so Lilo and Stitch.
All right. Big Hero 6, Moana. Both I did not see. So
Moana for me has better music. I mean, Big Hero 6, I don't think there is any music, but Big Hero 6 is more of like a superhero like group team movie. Of like normal technologically advanced people. I'm gonna have to go with. People are gonna hate me, but I'm gonna have to go with Big Hero 6.
All right. Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you serious? But she's Moana and the Rock.
She's Moana and the Rock.
Moana on the Rock.
Moana was like, I saw a video and it's like, it seems true. I haven't seen Moana yet. But Moana's like basically Pocahontas again.
Yeah.
Story-wise?
Yeah, pretty much. I would agree to that.
Yeah. I think a little more fun. You got like more upbeat music, but okay.
Okay, all right.
Hercules, The Little Mermaid.
Hercules.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like I was saying, Little Mermaid, like the story never totally sold me.
Yeah, no, it was more fun, but
Yeah.
I watched Hercules way more than A Little Mermaid.
I did watch it a lot.
Oh my god, I have to wait in this queue again for 22 minutes. What is this?
Good thing we are doing this long podcast.
This is garbage. I hate Fortnite. Now it's going to disconnect my controller again at some point, and I'm going to have to reconnect it, and it won't reconnect. I'm going to kill myself.
On that note,
Yep.
Zootopia versus The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, classic.
Classic movie.
Classic. Coming to a hot topic near you.
Yeah. Just go to your local mall.
Yeah, and Spencer's recently. They have a whole wall of Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well, I feel like it's on it was like a cult following mostly, and now it's like everywhere you go, you see something Nightmare Before Christmas. Like I don't know, it just got bigger than it was.
It was like a cult following, and then in the age of the internet and like Tumblr, everyone realized that everyone liked it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And now it's like people just
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that without a doubt. So yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay. But do you want to finish the left side and then go right side?
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Get our contender on the left.
Yeah. So we're at Lilo and Stitch versus Big Hero 6.
Mm-hmm. I had Lilo and Stitch.
I haven't seen Big Hero 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I would still say Lilo and Stitch.
And then it was Hercules and Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So now do you want to finish the left side?
Yeah. Let's get our contender.
It's Lilo and Stitch versus The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's pretty difficult.
I would say Lilo and Stitch.
I mean, Lilo and Stitch, it was funny, but it had a really strong message with the family stuff. And it was like super good.
Let's go with Lilo and Stitch.
I mean, because Lilo and Stitch like hits those like, yeah, he's a weird alien, but it's really big on like it hits those emotions of not only family but like pet owning, like stuff like that. Like it's all there.
It's all there.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Lilo and Stitch. So that's our left side contender. It's pretty interesting.
Let's do it.
Back up on the right, we have Up versus Toy Story 1.
Okay.
I would go Toy Story.
Yeah.
It's just one of the. It's probably still one of my favorite movies, I would say.
Yes. I would agree with that.
Yeah. Then we have Coco and Toy Story 3.
I see. Like, I haven't seen Coco, so I don't really know how to fully judge it.
Yeah,
But I
exactly.
feel like everybody is so in love with that movie today. Like,
They are.
I feel like we'd have to go with Coco, even though Toy Story 3 was like built for us.
Well, even then, like Toy Story 3 is pretty beloved as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that was like pretty universally agreed that it was great.
Yeah. I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I think I would do Toy Story 3, even though we haven't seen Coco and kind of backed ourselves into a corner.
Yeah, I guess we have to do that.
Yeah, let's do Toy Story. Bug's Life Finding Nemo.
Bug's Life.
That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And Monsters Inc. The Incredibles. I think Monsters Inc.
Yeah, I love The Incredibles, but I did like Monsters Inc. much more.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
feel like
excited
that one is honestly
Incredibles
like just like a tougher choice.
That's a tough choice right there. Yeah, Monsters Inc. Incredibles.
Like I had to go with Monsters Inc., but yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I feel like when I think about it, like Monsters Inc. is probably up there for me as far as Pixar movies.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. So, Toy Story 1 versus Toy Story 3. I think the first one.
Yeah, easily.
Once again, the original started it all. Just an all-around good movie.
Yeah.
Definitely the most memorable music. I mean, did Toy Story 3 have new songs?
I don't think I had any songs.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
All right, well, Toy Story 1.
Yeah, there we go.
And then Bug's Life, Monsters, Inc.
I would say Monsters, Inc. I like the music. I like the feeling, you know.
Yeah.
I like Monsters, Inc.
Oh man, the like climax, I guess, like the big when they're like going through all the doors,
Yeah,
like they're getting chased. Like it's so cool. It's like such a big finale, I guess.
Yeah, I would definitely say Monsters, Inc.
But then also ending on like a very good soft note with him bringing her back.
Right. Yeah.
To her room. Yeah.
I definitely.
Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. Damn, this side's rough.
It is. It truly is.
So now we're at Toy Story 1 versus Monsters Inc.
Like I watch Toy Story so much.
Yes.
But I could watch Monsters Inc. endlessly. Like I have more emotional background with Toy Story, but I could watch Monsters Inc. for the rest of my life if I was forced to.
I feel like I feel the same. That like I feel that way about both of these.
Yeah.
Where like there's like you could watch both of them over and over.
Yeah. I would really like. I'm gonna go Monsters Inc.
Oof. Wow, I don't know why I thought Monsters Inc. was like much later, but it was like the 4th Pixar movie.
Yeah, it wasn't a more recent one.
Oh man, it's so tough.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I don't pick Toy Story, I am doing a disservice to my childhood.
See, I thought that too, but then I realized how often I did watch Monsters Inc. and how much I loved that, like the music for Monsters Inc., like their theme song. I loved it, like that jazzy kind of thing.
Yeah,
I'm going Monsters Inc. Joe. Once again, I've never been more certain in my life about one choice.
If you're that certain about it,
yep,
and I love them both, I can go with Monsters Inc.
There we go. Let's do it.
The final two, whatever you call that in March Madness. I don't even know.
So let me, real quick, I just found somebody else, like the answers to, not answers, but other people's brackets to this.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, one is The Lion King. Another is Toy Story. Nemo.
It is weird. Like, we knocked The Lion King out, which is it's still kind of weird to me.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's like, don't get us wrong, it's a great movie.
Beauty and the Beast, Lion King. Yeah, you know, so I feel like people are just so partial to Lion King, like, obviously, you know what I mean? Like, in my mind.
Yeah, like, of course it's great.
Yeah, like, I feel like, you know, you gotta, like, yeah, I don't know. People have to go with the Lion King.
Like I said, like, we picked Tarzan over it, and, like, when I think back to Tarzan, like, I loved that movie.
Yeah.
And, like, I loved that soundtrack. And, like, that was before I, like, knew who Phil Collins even was or what, like, rock music was.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, I feel like it was, like, my first taste of liking that kind of music, probably.
Yeah, I'd have to go with that.
Yeah. But,
yeah,
so what? Like,
Lion King.
People are having Lion King win, Toy Story win.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast was one. But I think they liked Beauty and the Beast a lot because they kind of just wrote that one straight to the center. And then did the other brackets as who would normally win. So they already were like, oh, this is the best movie on this list.
No.
It is exactly what it looks like. Because it was a bunch of pictures on Twitter of people that had printed it out and like put it up in like an office. And like,
I guess
there's 15 different ones. For ours.
Yeah. If people actually listen to this and want to know, want to look at it, I don't know. But
we are a little behind on the March Madness curve.
Yeah. It is. Well, I feel like I just recently saw this bracket.
Yeah, I mean, there's one that Disney always does, March Magic, and that ends on the 2nd. But that's like, they make these logos for like things. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but like, if you go on like Shop Disney, that's just like a bunch of logos that these artists make up, and they like submit them, and then the one that people like the most like wins. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like there's one like the Tomorrowland Movers, the Monorailers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like teams.
Yeah. Google it real quick. I'm sure you'll find some stuff. But yeah, it's interesting, just like how many Disney related March Madness brackets there are.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I'm seeing it now. It's pretty cool. They make like teams out of it.
Yeah, it's like they have the newer teams, but then the older ones are pretty cool too. They have some pretty interesting ones.
Hey, there's a Star Wars Troopers.
Yep,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
All right, shall we go into the championship here?
Yeah, let's do it.
It is Lilo and Stitch versus Monsters Inc.
Now, see, I agree with you about how well-rounded Lilo and Stitch was.
Right.
But there's just something about Monsters Inc. Like the look, the feel, the story, the music.
I'm feeling Monsters Inc. on this one.
Yeah, I gotta go with Monsters Inc.
Yeah, I think it's just great. It's just great.
It's an all-around good movie. Everything is there. The plot's great. Characters are great. The look, the setting.
Well, even then, like Monsters Inc. is, I would say, just as well-rounded as Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
It just hits on they both hit on everything. It's funny. It's heartfelt. It's got a good story. It's unique.
Yeah.
There's just a lot to be said about both. But I am feeling Monsters Inc. I just feel like it has the upper hand.
Yeah, it's just I think it's Pixar. I like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So Monsters Inc. wins.
So that's it. Monsters Inc. has won our bracket.
Monsters Inc. has won the bracket. Out of all the movies, screw the Lion King.
They hate the Lion King.
They hate the Lion King and Moana and Frozen. They can't all win.
They can't all win.
Can't all win. Somebody has to lose, and they just happen to lose.
Well, yeah, and this freaking right side was all the Toy Stories, Bugs Life.
I feel like it would have been what I had originally thought when I first looked at the picture was it was Disney versus Pixar.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but instead they're all kind of mixed together.
Oh wait, is it? It is.
Like, it is that?
Yeah, all the Pixar. That's why it's so hard because
I thought
don't know why I
Moana
didn't
was
realize
Pixar
it.
and Frozen.
No, I guess not. Oh, maybe it is.
Pixar?
Maybe it is.
So let me click on Moana. 3D computer animated. Walt Disney. Is Pixar like completely Disney now or no?
Yes, but I guess they still kind of do their thing. In my list of Pixar movies, they're not on there. On Wikipedia.
Maybe because they weren't made by like the Pixar name.
But like I was also when we were doing it, I was thinking they were, but I guess they're not.
Oh yeah, Disney's acquisition of Pixar it was in 2009, 2006 to 2009. So it is technically a Pixar movie.
I also thought Big Hero 6 was Pixar.
Yeah, it's because Disney bought. It says on the Disney Studios timeline, it's 2006 to 2009 was Disney's acquisition of Pixar and the renaming to Walt Disney Animation Studios.
Oh, so that's why you have like Zootopia looking like a Pixar movie.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, it is a Pixar movie, which is once again why I was confused. I didn't realize that they had fully bought Pixar.
Right.
Screw this world.
And Fortnite.
I'm still in the queue for 7 minutes and 50 seconds. And I swear to God, I will never play this game again if it doesn't let me log in.
We have been talking for 42 minutes, and the whole time you've been waiting for Fortnite.
I honestly have. The first time I didn't do it, now here I am. Good thing I decided to just do it now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let me just load in.
So anyway,
Monsters Inc. I was thinking like when it gets closer to Toy Story Land opening, I would like to do another one of these, but with the Disney rides.
Ooh.
Like maybe like a 2-parter podcast so we don't talk because there's so many rides. Just so we don't talk for 4 hours. We do like the left competitor and then the right competitor. You know what I mean? Like a 2-parter.
Yeah.
It's like Monday we talk about the one side. The next Monday we finish it. Second side and finish it.
That sounds good.
So I'd like to do that. So for those of you listening, we'll probably be doing that in what? May, June? Probably June.
Couple months. Yeah.
I think Toy Story Land is supposed to open up June 30th.
Yeah, you could definitely expect some videos for that. You're going to be down there.
Yeah, I plan on being there the week after it opens. So
yeah,
should be relatively new, relatively exciting.
Sounds good. Wait, when are you going?
The week a week or two after it opens in July.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap this thing up. Monsters Inc. is our winner.
Yes, it is. Unbelievable. Of all those movies, all the debates.
just like normal March Madness, some serious upsets.
Yep, exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah. So once again, I'm Brooks.
I'm Joe.
And this has been another episode of Barside Chats.
Yeah.